I just finished painting the gray parts of the Death Scythe Hell armor. And all I have is the black ones left. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a break from that and do a little side project, which is the outer armor of the non-grade Duel Gundam Assult Shroud. What I plan to do is paint all this black, and I have a bit of paint left over from painting the gray parts, so once I paint those black, I'm going to do some highlights with the gray. I'll come back when that's done. Alright, I got the armor pieces painted. I used a flat black spray paint this time. I didn't want to bother having to clean out the airbrush after only a handful of pieces. I will use the airbrush for the leftover gray paint, and then maybe I'll after that start on the black parts of the Death Scythe which are ready to go, and I'll come back when that's done. Alright, the outer armor parts have been clear coated. I'm just going to wait for them to dry and put them back on the Duel Gundam. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to put the armor pieces on the Duel Gundam now that they're clear coated and dry. And it's just going to be the armor pieces. What my original intention was, anytime I'm airbrushing and I got a bit of leftover paint, I'll work on some of my non-grade kits just to use up the paint without having it go to waste. I am going to have to take this armor off again to prime and paint the rest of it though at some point. That's a bit tight. And for the life of me, I cannot remember which kit these hands came from. I know it was a master grade kit, but I don't remember which, and it must have been primed. Well, I know it's been primed because most of it is, well, part of it is still showing the original gray plastic color. Okay, next. This. A quick preview of my Death Scythe Hell, heavily customized, or modified I should say. I did not paint any of the weapons yet. I will do that when I paint the rest of the kit. I don't think I have removed any of the seam lines yet, but I have sanded it down. And I don't think the seam lines are too bad. Yeah, they're fairly good. maybe a bit on the back here, back of the legs, but overall they're fairly good, so I won't need to do much modification there. I wish I could remember which kit these hands came from. Master grade RX-78 for Ka, I think. No, he has his hands. I could see him up there on top of my display shelf here. He has his hands. It's either maybe one of the Master grade wing kits. Either Wing Zero or Wing EW. Or not EW. Wing Verka, because there's two different versions of that. Oh, polycap's in the wrong position. And there that goes. Alright, polycap in the right position now. Or not. Get in there, you fucker. Alright, that's better. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it just, I don't know, the polycap wouldn't rotate the right way and it wouldn't go back onto the arm peg or shoulder peg. And I dropped a gun. There it is. Okay. You know what? I'll leave these off. I'll put them back on later. Alright, next. What do we have? The left shoulder, left arm, I should say. Now these are getting to be tight. I wonder if they're going to be easily removed. I might have to paint the rest of the kit. Oh, there's sticky tack left over here. Sorry about that. I'm just getting over a cold the last couple of days. use a shield. Snap. I bought this kit second-hand and is already put together, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to come with 2 shields or what exactly else was supposed to be with it, but that's pretty much how I got it. 2 shields, 2 guns, none of the nub-marks removed, but more or less it was intact as far as I know. Right, what am I doing? Put the guns on later. Let's have this conversation. So I cleaned it up as best I could, and it's not bad. Actually, I like these ones, the non-grades. I used to have a whole bunch of the Gundam Wing non-grade kits, but I lost them when I moved houses, and the only one I think I had left was, I think, the original TV version of the Death Scythe Hell, and even that wasn't completely built, and I ended up using most of the parts for that to modify my Death Scythe Hell Master Grade. I need a better filming setup here. Oh, I know. That's a bit better, yes. Okay, that'll work. That works. Sticky tough stuff is great. Sticky tacker, sorry. It's good for smaller parts. Oh, I should have probably put the back skirt before I put the backpack. Alright, this works. That seems to fit. There's the front skirt. I don't know if there's pieces missing or if that's supposed to be like that. Should probably try to find some of these or pictures of these kits online just to see what's supposed to be with them, what accessories are supposed to come with them. I'll do that eventually, I guess. One thing though, I think there is supposed to be an extra vent where this hole is. Oh well. There's a loose bag of 3 kits. I got a fairly good deal on it. Okay, which one is this going? That one. These kits are kind of good for what they are. They're like just upscaled high grades, kind of like those new RE100 kits that Bandai recently started putting out. I kind of enjoyed these ones. Maybe I'll get some of those eventually down the line, but for now my preference is strictly master grade. Screw it. Alright, and there it is. With painted outer armor. I had what I did was add some leftover gray paint from painting the Death Scythe armor. So I used that, then I did a clear blue over top of that with a bit of orange. And leftover dry transfers from, I think, various Zaku kits that I have left. It doesn't look too impressive with the rest of the kit with only the armor, not the rest of the kit unpainted, but I'll get to that eventually down the line. It's just something I had to do because I got really tired of the Death Scythe. Been dragging on for too long. We're working on that kit on and off for at least 3 months now. Alright, and that's it. I'll post another video as soon as I get around to painting the rest of it.